From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, January the 6th, 2023. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu convened his first cabinet meeting yesterday for the Committee of Ministers for National Security Affairs. In order, the Prime Minister wrote on social media, to respond to the decision of the Palestinians to wage a political and legal war against Israel, referring to the Palestinian Authority's request to the International Court of Justice in The Hague last week. As we reported to you, the request asks for the ICJ to offer an advisory opinion on what it called Israel's quote-unquote prolonged occupation, settlement, and annexation of Palestinian territory. In response, the Security Cabinet laid out a number of sanctions against the PA, including deducting payments that it gives to terrorists and their families, freezing Palestinian construction plans, and taking action against organizations that promote terrorist activity under the guise of humanitarian activity. And at the United Nations yesterday, Israel responded to a Security Council emergency session that was held regarding the visit earlier this week by Israel's National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir to the Temple Mount in Jerusalem's Old City. The session was formally requested by China and the United Arab Emirates, made on behalf of the Palestinian and Jordanian missions. The Palestinian envoy to the UN, Riyad Mansour, was cited by the Times of Israel warning of such visits to the Temple Mount and saying that Israel has no right over Haram al-Sharif, referring to the Temple Mount. Israel's ambassador to the UN, Gilad Erdan, responded that every Jew has the right to visit the holy site, and that such visits are in line with the status quo, saying whoever claims otherwise is lying and inflaming the situation.
It is still the right of every Jew, no matter what title they hold, to at least visit this holiest of holy spots. Jews will continue visiting the Temple Mount, and whoever believes in tolerance and coexistence should support that.
2 suspects were arrested by Israel police yesterday for vandalizing the Protestant Mount Zion Cemetery in Jerusalem's Old City, damaging over 30 graves. The 2 are residents of Central Israel, aged 14 and 18. And according to images seen in surveillance video, they appear to be ultra-Orthodox Jews. Israel's foreign ministry strongly condemned the incident, and the commander of the Jerusalem District Police met with the Greek Patriarch yesterday, telling him any damage to religious institutions and sites is serious and harms the unique and delicate life that exists for the members of all religions in the city. We have a continued commitment, he said, to maintaining security and order, as well as an uncompromising and determined fight against lawbreakers wherever they are. In an exclusive report, the JTA shared the International Jewish Sports Hall of Fame's annual class of inductees for 2023. President of the Hall of Fame, Jed Margolis, telling JTA that the 11 inductees were chosen from 150 nominees submitted over the past year, and they include award-winning ESPN broadcaster Chris Berman, 2-time Super Bowl champion, tight end with the San Francisco 49ers, John Frank, who also co-founded the Israeli bobsled team, and Israeli world champion Paralympic rower and basketball player Moran Samuel. The Hall of Fame will also honor shoe designer Stuart Weitzman with its Lifetime Achievement Award. Weitzman won a bronze medal at the Maccabiah Games in ping pong and is a great supporter of Maccabiah USA. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, January the 6th. Live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. Then at 8:30, filmmaker Erik Anjou chronicles the Grammy Award-winning The Klezmatics on a 4-year journey exploring their music and creative process. Then at 10:30, a replay of services from the Hampton Synagogue, followed by a replay from Central. And coming up next, it's a look at this week's Torah Portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, January the 6th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well, and Shabbat Shalom.